How you doing? My name is Dan. My name of my channel is 2421. My kids' birthdays, 24 and 21. Shamrocks, Northside Irish, Chicago. Anyway, come on in to my shop. I got a lot of questions and interest in the video that I posted about my shop, which I wasn't expecting, so I'm going to try and answer everybody's questions. So this is my lathe station. I've just built a quick little box here. My son, little Danny, is actually taking a video. Little Danny's actually taller than me. So Danny, come take a quick look at this here. I've got this set up, this Excelsior from Rockler, just an inexpensive set of knives and stuff. So I try to keep everything lathe related in this section right here. All the chucks and whatnot are here. Like making stuff out of copper, so I just want a copper fitting. This right here is just craft paper. I get some wax paper underneath it. Reason I have that is for when I'm gluing stuff up. I've got this beautiful floor that I did. In my infinite wisdom, I decided to choose charcoal gray because I thought it was really cool with the metallic fleck. I didn't think about what would happen if you drop something on the floor because you can't find it. If you drop a screw on the floor, you can't find it. So this floor will probably be changed out to like a lighter gray. So moving on, right here is my planer, surface planer. When I built the surface planer, I built it to where the finished height is going to be the same as the table saw behind you. Delta 10-inch contractor saw, best bang for the buck, hands down. I'm not sponsored by anybody. Everything you see here is bought and purchased with my own money. That's it. So I've got it set up to where I can pop it right in here, and then when I feed in this way, and I kind of keep snipe down because I'm holding up from here, and I've sent like 10-foot pieces through here, so and no problem, 10-foot pieces of walnut stock. And now come on over here. This is my workbench, and if you take a look at the workbench, you'll see that it was an old kitchen table. It was my mass table, and built her a new one, so she wanted to give me this, and I was going to throw it away, but decided why throw it away when I could use it. So drilled some dog holes in the top, which we all know what dog holes do. So I decided I needed more storage. I found this design on YouTube from another person. I wish I can remember who it was. You know what I do? Actually, I think it was April Wilkerson. So I built this box with the drawers, and I just cut dados into the sides of these of the plywood, so this box goes all the way through to the other side. So it's all the same box. So if you have your workbench pushed up against something, which is inevitable, and what you need is on that side, all you got to do is pull the drawer and you got it. So it's not a big deal. So as I said, when I built this, I actually had a different table saw. And it just so happened to be the same height that I actually had it set up is when I bought my new saw. So this right here, I pull this in, and this becomes my outfeed table for my table saw. Works great. You obviously got to try to utilize what you can in small shops. I understand everybody else is smaller shops than what I have, but this still is not a large shop. This is just a room that's located on the back of my garage. So I push this back. This is pretty heavy because I got a lot of stuff in here, nuts and bolts and stuff like that. Miter saw station is set up right here. It's at an angle. Reason it's at an angle is because when I built this, I wasn't accounting for the wall that's here. But the wall was a great place to hang all my clamps. So I figured it'd be easier to just kind of adjust my miter box station. So I did it, and it ended up at an angle, and it is what it is. It works for me. Just kind of built an extension on here, so when you got longer material, it's got something to be supported on. I don't normally work with material much larger than about 8 feet, but when I do, behind you, Danny, is trim stands. I just pull those out. Anybody that's familiar with carpentry work knows how those work. If you don't, let me just give you pull them out and open it up. You unloosen this, comes up, you make it whatever height you need, and then you're good to go. So, and then folds away and stores away pretty easily. Rockler, I got the dust collection system. The hoses are from Rockler. The actual dust collector is from Harbor Freight. I'll show you that in a minute. But everything comes in here. I've got the system set out in my garage just because I don't want to listen to it. So I actually have a remote here that's connected to the outlet. So you turn it on, you should hear it turn on right now, and then shut it off when you're done. So when I'm doing planing and whatnot, this is the dust collection. Rockler sells these. Well, I'm sure not just Rockler, everybody sells them, but I happen to get mine from Rockler. It comes right out here for this dust collection system, and you turn it on, you're going to hear it. It moves. It's serious air. So you can hear it right there. It's pulling the air out. And then same thing right here. So I pull it out. A lot of people were asking me about my joiner. So I told them because who needs just a big table with nothing under it? So I figured to utilize the space. It's my joiner. I notched it out so it can slide in. So I'll push it in right there. Grab a clamp. And then I just clamp it to here. And then same thing. This connects on here. Sucks all the dust out, no problems. Located on the ceiling up there, you'll see is a wand for the vacuum. That wand for the vacuum also goes into here and allows you to vacuum your shop, which is extremely handy because I'm extremely anal. My shop is clean. A lot of people question whether I actually work in here or not, or if it's just for show, or if I cleaned it just to do a video. Danny, you want to answer that question?
Yeah, it's always clean.
Yeah. And what does Dad complain about with your bedroom all the time?
It's not clean.
Exactly. So he got my name, he didn't get my habits. So on the back of the bandsaw, same thing. It comes with 2 ports. The Jet bandsaw is phenomenal. It's a great bandsaw. Once again, I bought it with my own money. I got a Y because, well, they got 2 ports. Otherwise, you're going to run 2 hoses. So I put the Y on, and now it's the same thing. I come in here, put this on it. It's amazing what you can modify with duct tape and PVC fittings. You know, make it work. Right here, same concept. Put this underneath here for when you're using a lathe. Drop everything in there. I keep this little brush handy and just kind of move things in there. So it's literally this quick once you're done using a tool. Everybody that's complaining that their shops are dirty, I don't understand why. It's like this, man. Take it, put it away. That's why it's on wheels. It's stored in there. And now we'll come out this way. And here is my dust collection system. As you can see, it goes through the wall, and you just empty it out here. It keeps all the dust and stuff out here. This way. Up at a shed area. So this right here is my compressor. What I do is, well, let me show you the compressor first. Come on out here. So I put the compressor in my shed out here. It's just a standard 1.5 horse M-Glow. I put an outlet up here, and then I ran that outlet to a switch inside. So I leave this in here, turned up all the way as far as the pressure goes, and I've got the hose plugged into it. Then I took the hose, and yes, I open this gate or this door when I'm using it, so the air, it can get fresh air in there, and then same thing with the air conditioning. So what happens is, this is the hose coming out of the shop, or the shed. It goes in here. Okay. I have it set up with a gauge right here. If I'm using the HVOP gun or whatever it is that I'm doing, I've got it set up. It's got the water system here. As you can hear it turned on, this right here shuts it off, no problem. Turn it back on, you're good to go. But this will help drain the system. And then same thing, plug in here. I've got it set so I can run 2 guns. And then you can come right here with this. And once again, everybody complains about having a dirty shop. You know, load out. It's pretty simple. It's not that big of a deal. That's it. If anybody's got any questions, feel free to shoot me a message. Thanks.